My name is Trevor Thomas. I'm doing a spotlight interview with Joy Seunarine today, who has created an amazing expert app called Wise Body. She's a massage therapist, a craniosacral therapist, and an energy worker. Why don't you introduce yourself to everyone, Joy?
My name is Joy Seunarine. I had a lot of fun creating the Wise Body app, and I'm really excited to tell you about it and why it excites me and how I think it can help you.
Well, so I wanted to ask you to start out with, so you do a lot of energy work. Your website says that you do bioenergy healing, and you're a massage therapist, a craniosacral therapist. So what drew you to energy work in the first place?
What led me to energy work?
Yeah.
When I became a massage therapist, I had a lot of joint pains. I eventually developed rheumatoid arthritis, which I have managed very well with all the work that I've gotten. But I also realized that I could not do Swedish massage for the course of my career, and I needed to learn how to work lightly with my body. So I took craniosacral therapy courses and developed and got exposed to other types of modalities and working, and learned how to work very lightly but very effectively. And that's basically using energy. So that's what led me into working with energy.
Your app is called Wise Body. Why did you pick that name?
Each of us has within us and deep within us a part that knows what's best for us. This is our wise self, and it has many names: inner physician, wise self, higher self, source. It is the part that's wise and knows what's best for us. And so many people do not know that there's this part that exists within themselves and know how to access it and how to use it to gain health, peace, freedom, a sense of equanimity in living. And so that's why I call the app Wise Body, to alert people that we do have a wise body and to find ways to access it.
So is it about you accessing their, higher self or source, or is it more about you helping them connect with that within themselves?
It's more about me helping them connect that within themselves. In my work, in any work that I do, when I'm working one-on-one with somebody on the table, I am supporting them to help themselves. So sometimes I need to help them connect in with their higher selves, but eventually what I'd like to do is to teach them how to connect in and how to connect with that part of themselves that is wise.
Yeah.
So my app was about teaching tools and techniques that I give my clients to take what I have done with them from a session and then be able, but in between sessions, to use these tools as homework to connect in with their wise selves and to help themselves shift out of being triggered, out of feeling bad, out of anything that life throws at you. Once we have these array of tools, we can tap into our wise body and learn how we can shift.
So the app has a whole bunch of lessons and videos and Q&A sessions and things like that to kind of help people get more connected with their own wise body in between some of the sessions they might be doing with you, or just on their own. Is that kind of accurate?
That's accurate. Yeah.
Okay. What sections of the app would you want people to check out?
Well, the articles are a good place to start because the app was created around the tools that I teach people with how to work with their wise body. So there's a lot of different tools that I have, and the article starts with an explanation of what they are. So there's mirror work, there's walking in nature, there's emotional freedom technique, there's journal writing, there's meditation. And the articles start with a good broad base of what that tool is about, how to use it, and then how to work with it. From reading the articles, you can then go to the videos and the Q&As to get it more fleshed out. After you've been using it for a while, then you can go to the Q&A questions, the journal questions, and so on to just help you fine-tune it for yourself.
Right. once they've checked out some of the videos and learned a little bit about this stuff, is there a special offer or a place that you direct people to take it to the next level?
Right now, I have a free 20-minute consult. Because I'm an intuitive, when I'm talking to people on the phone and they share with me what their particular concern is that they're dealing with, I can guide them to which tool might be more helpful. And then I could guide them to some of the services that I offer that may be helpful in conjunction with using the tools on their own.
Okay.
So right now there is a free 20-minute consult. I am working on a course to help people really pull this material apart and use it in a way that's very applicable so that then they can start doing it. The basic thing I'm wanting to teach is how to do self-care, how to look after yourself. So when you're triggered, you don't have to walk around in a bad mood for 3 days, because that's how long it takes you to get over it. You can and should be able to learn how to shift things pretty quickly.
That's a really important skill set. I mean, I think a lot of people kind of walk through their day-to-day lives just sort of allowing the world around them to affect their mood and the way that they interact with people, and learning some of those tools to be able to kind of clean some of that negative energy out of yourself so that you can interact more authentically with what's going on around you. It seems like a pretty valuable skill set to have.
Yeah. Very true.
Well, it's definitely one that I'm still working on myself. I mean, that's
yeah, me too. And I also want to add a caveat that sometimes things happen that do take several days or sometimes a week to clear. But the point is, like, sometimes when we get triggered and we're working on it, it can clear, but then it comes back, and it clears and then it comes back. What's important and what I'd like people to know is, as long as you perceive a shift, even if it's into another negative mood, that is so valuable, because as you shift, you can shift into another thing and another thing, but you're moving towards clearing it out. You're moving it out of your field. So sometimes we can learn to shift things, within minutes or, quite quickly. And sometimes it takes a bit longer. And we're all on this journey together. And I'm still learning that process too.
Well, I like that. That's a really good way of looking at it. It's like, so long as you're moving forward. Even if it feels like you're moving backwards, it's the movement is the key, it sounds like.
Yes. Yeah.
Very cool. So how can people find your app?
So my website is essentialconnectionsmassage.ca. And you can find the app on that. My other website is bioenergyhealingwithjoy.ca, and you can find the app on that.
That's great. Thank you very much. Is there so if there was something that you wanted to leave people with from this interview today, what would that be?
Remember that each of us is very special and unique. And when we tap into the wise body within, it will guide us to how to reveal that uniqueness to the world.
That is really amazing. Thank you very much for talking with me today. I love talking with you. I love looking on your website. I love looking on the app. And I love that you have this out there so that people can really start connecting with themselves and with their own guidance. And it seems like that's what you teach people to do. And it's what you help people open up in themselves. And I think that's a very valuable thing to have in this day and age. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you. So for everyone watching, keep watching, because we're going to keep doing amazing interviews with amazing experts. And we've been talking with Joy about her Wise Body app. And please go check it out in the app stores. And thank you for watching, and keep tuning in.